Good morning. This is Heather, the Imperfectly Perfect Stitcher, and today is Monday, April 30th. If you're brand new, thank you for joining me, and I hope you like what you see. And if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really appreciate seeing you guys watch my videos and commenting and responding to the comments. I know I'm not the best at it, but I'm trying to get better. But I really like interacting with you guys through comments, so please comment. I'll write back this time, I promise. Today, I have a lot to go over. I have a lot of progress to show you. I stitched on way more things than I thought I did. I bought way more things than I thought I did, so I have those to show you. I have finally settled on Maynia plans, so I want to go over that with you. And then at the very end, I have a giveaway, so stick around for that because it's a good one. Okay, I'm going to go kind of fast because this is like my fourth time trying to film this, and got a kid sleeping back there and I want to get this done before he wakes up. So the first thing, and this is not really in like the order that I stitched, but yeah, that's how it goes. But the first thing I have to show you is this. This is my start finish for this month. Didn't expect to have it. I was working on something else and I think I just needed a change, so I quickly did this. As you can tell, it's not completely FFO'd, but it will be just done in this hoop. I bought some fabric for the back of it, and I hope to get that done either today or tomorrow. But Lizzie Kate Snippet, or Lizzie Kate Spring Snippet, excuse me, I didn't use any of the called for colors. So I just kind of pulled out what I had in my stash because I'm trying to do more of that, just stitching from stash, and I thought this would be a great way to start. So this fabric is Color and Cotton. It's 16 count Apple Tart. It was their fabric of the month in April, maybe before that, because I've stopped receiving their fabric of the month so I could try out some other subscriptions for a while. Let's see. The colors. The purple is another Color and Cotton. The color is Hearth, H-E-A-R-T-H. And then the pink is a Moe's Sale Jolly Rancher. Both of these flosses were gifted to me by different floss tubers. Let's see. Jolly Rancher, and then the carrot and the stem are both DMC variegated, numbers 51 and 92. Oh, and I didn't have the button, and I didn't feel like stitching the egg. I didn't like the egg on there. It was a little too Easter, not spring. And, you know, even though I do celebrate Easter, I wanted this just to be a spring piece. So I just stuck this needle minder on that Nicole, the Buckeye Stitcher, sent me a long time ago. It's a little lamb, and it's springy, and I think it's cute. This literally took me like 2 days to stitch up. It was super fast. And I thought it's cute. Just I'll finish it up in this hoop and stick it on our mantle. So that was the first thing I did. And then I just started stitching on a lot of stuff. So I'll go over what I've been working on. I kind of just didn't have any plans and just pulled out what I felt like working on. So let's see where we're going to start. Start there. Oh, so I did a little bit more work on my Satsuma Street Pretty Little Paris. This is Smidgen. This is what it will look like when it's done. This is where it was last time. And here it is today. So all I've done since you've seen this last is basically fill in this part of the Eiffel Tower. I need to fill in the coloring. This has to be done by August because this is going to be a birthday gift. So I think after Maynia, I'm going to try to bust this out. I say that now, but we'll see. This is on MCG Textile 28 count even weave, just something I found at Michael's or probably Hobby Lobby. And then a needle minder of mine. I need to go back and get these. I got this cameo at Hobby Lobby and just made it into a minder for myself, but maybe I'll go get more and put them in my shop. But yeah, so just this fill-in. The rest of this should go really quickly, but it's just big blocks of color and kind of got over it for some reason. So I did that. And then might be able to do this in some sort of chronological order. And I'm sorry for the rustling if you have headphones. I'll try to do it way down here away from the microphone, but it kind of is what it is. Okay, so the other thing I worked on is my Halloween Quaker. And the picture of what it looked like before will be here. This is what it's going to look like when it's done. It's pretty cool. And here's where I am at currently. Magnets, man. So basically, I finished this sensor motif with the witch in the moon. Yes, I love this fabric too. Michelle Bendy Stitchy, I say this every time I show it, she dyed it for me. She's got one just like it, although I haven't seen her Halloween Quaker out recently, Michelle. I am trying to talk her into trying to reproduce this because I think she could make a killing off of this fabric. It's gorgeous. We'll see. It's up to her. I know she's got a lot going on, but I feel very lucky to have a two of a kind. Yeah, so basically I just finished in her. I got tired of black, so I kind of stopped for a while because the next motif I'm after is another dark brown, which is the spider one down here. This is a 28 count Monaco from Charles Craft. Again, I think I got this at Hobby Lobby. Maybe you can try to go find it. You may not be able to. Needle Minders, the cameo is from Delicious Threads, and the hearse is mine. I am stalking the supplier of these guys to try to get more, but his shop is down right now. And I haven't gotten an email alert that he's back, so kind of bummed because I want more of those to sell. They're pretty cool. All right. Oops. After that, what did I do? After that, one of my things that I bought, like many other people, is this. So I bought Here Lie My Needles. I didn't really go crazy aftermarket. I really didn't know what it was about until kind of all the good stuff was bought up, but I did get a hold of this, and I am doing the Sal with Julie, Gulf Coast Stitches, and Bendy Stitchy Michelle. There's a Facebook group, I'll link that, but if you watch Floss Tube at all, you've already seen this a million times. So there's that, and then here is my progress. So again, I am stitching this one from Stash, which is really scary for me, but I'm just kind of going with it. This fabric, I'll have to look it up, but Julie sent this to me, and I think it looks really good on it. So again, just like Michelle, I actually only had 2 of the called for colors, so I'm doing this just based off of what I think looks good. Everything so far is DMC, except for these flower buds are from Victorian Motto samplers. This is pretty pink petals. Hold on. I can tell you. Pretty pink petals. I don't think the color is going to come up, but it's a really, really pretty pink. And then, like I said, the rest of this is just DMC. I made a little mistake right here, but I'm just going to make it work. These last 2 stitches should not be in a straight line. It should be up like that. That's okay. I'll figure it out. This one is an interesting piece for me because I like it a lot and I want to stitch it, but this vase, I got so far into it and had a mistake that was just compounding with every row, so I had to frog out so much. And so I kind of got a little frustrated with it. And then the same thing with the branches, the counting on it was just hard for me for some reason. And so it was just taking forever. So I put this one away for a little bit, and I'll definitely get back to it. Seeing everybody's progress is really motivating, and so I want to finish it. But it'll be after Maynia. And then I worked on my frosted pumpkin woodland sampler. This is what it will look like when it's done. Here's where you saw it last. Here it is now. So I basically got just one more block done. I got the March block done, the little mushroom. It's kind of cute. He kind of reminds me of like a video game mushroom. But he only took 2 days also. The border took me a day. And when I say a day, it's not like 8 hours of stitching. It's just whenever I have time in that particular day. And my husband was actually out of town last week. So this past Saturday, I decided I wasn't getting out of my pajamas. My kids got to watch cartoons all day. And I got to stitch all day because that was like day 5 of solo parenting. And I was tired and kids needed a break from me. So that's what I did. Again, oh, and the fabric of this is another Charles Craft 28 count tea-dyed even weave Lugana. Again, something at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I've had a really hard time finding different types of fabrics there now, but and this is one of my needle minders. They're all gone, and I don't think I can get more of these, but they're cute. And 2 more things. Told you I stitched on a lot this week, or this month. The next thing I did was work on my kiddo's birthday weekend. He decided that I needed to make some progress on this space piece, the solar system. This is from the January 2018 Cross Stitcher magazine. Stitching Liz sent this to me because she knew I'm into space pieces and my boys are too. I don't even know if I have a picture of when you saw it last, but I'll put it here if I can find it. And then here's where it's at now. So I finally finished the sun and did the word the sun. I got this row done. Mercury is done, and then I started this. This has a ton of border. It's a double border, so I probably need to get moving on that. But it's kind of a quick, like once I got past this giant sun, it's been quick. Like all of this only took me like a day of stitching, which is pretty quick for me. I don't know, I just kind of have to be motivated to work on this. Sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. Just like any piece. I think there's so much beading in it. So I think I'm getting a little like, I don't want to get down to the beading. All of this is beads, like the shooting star tails are beads. There's a lot of beads. And then the border, and then all the back stitching in the words, that's all Krynic. And it's my first time using it. Sometimes I get a little frustrated with it, and so I need to put it away. Yeah. Okay, and then the last thing I worked on, I've just worked on it yesterday, and I will work on it through today, and then put it away. For the month is my Donna Stitch Snow White. I think back in March, I was like, oh, I'm going to get a page done. And here it is, April 30th, and I'm still not done with that page. But I'm close, very, very close. It actually is kind of paining me. I'm not really wanting to put it away because think I have less than 400 stitches now to get to the end of this page. But anyways, here's where it was last time. And here's where it is now. So this is on an 18 count Weathered Roses Ada that I found on 123 Stitch. I wish the lighting was better in here because these colors are just not showing up great. But I finally got this giant leaf done. I filled in this path. I filled in all of this. And then I got this color started. So really I just have from here, these little 4 stitches are at the end of the page. So I just have that done to do, and then fill in these 2 rocks. And then that page will be done. But this will probably be not till like mid-June. And then after this page, I think I'll go to this page and this page are the only 2 like complete full coverage pages in the whole piece. Everything else is partial pages, but I still consider it a full coverage piece. So those are all the things I stitched on, which is kind of a lot for some people and not so much for others. Okay. Stash. So the first thing I got, and I'm not going to go over these individually because you've probably seen these a million times. I got my first Victorian motto sampler threads. I am choosing the limited, what would you call it? I think just the limited edition colors. And I could not be more pleased with my decision to get these. They are gorgeous. The skein is really easy to work with. When I was doing the Lizzie Kate snippet working with that Mo sale, I didn't enjoy it because it was like this one long loop, and that bothered me. But these are really easy to deal with. And a lot of these are going to go into my Here Lie My Needles. Like this is going to be Garden Rose. I think is going to be part of the border. The Pretty Pink Petals is going to be, a lot of the flowers, but I can see a lot of colors in this. That will work well in there. That's the first thing I got. And then if everybody would quit selling stuff on Instagram, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Just kidding, but still. Oh. We got a couple of things. So Weasley Studios, they have an Instagram account now, Weasley Studio D-Stash, I believe. And I have been looking for this guy. I missed it on McKenna's, one of her sales in the At a Glass Chance Facebook group. And then he put this up, so I snagged it. So I think I have the perfect fabric for this guy, Mr. Leggy Pumpkinhead by Heart and Hand. Will be a quick stitch. Get him done real quick. And then on Stash and Load, I bought my first thing, Stash and Load. I don't know which, I can't remember which one I actually got it from. But I missed this on Bendy Stitchy's D-Stash, but I found it there, so I grabbed this. This will be my first Cricut collection. And I already know what fabric I'm going to do this on. Probably the same fabric that I did my Bent Creek Spoopy Row. And then that way, October and Halloween Spooky Row, when I put them on my mantle, they'll kind of match. I'm excited to do that one. And if I like stitching this, then I'll probably want the rest of the months. That should be interesting. Okay, last time we talked, I showed you Castles in the Air that I had gotten, and my fabric finally came in. I bought a hand-dyed by Stephanie. This is an 18 count Eda Jaded. It is a super pretty turquoise, bluish, opalescent, and I think it's going to look great. So I posted on Instagram asking what color of floss. And I've had a lot of great suggestions. Some people said white, but I don't think I'm going to do white because I don't like stitching with white. So now I'm kind of deciding between like a bright orange and a purpley plummy color. So let me know what you think. I have a while to decide. My birthday's on July 2nd, and I think that's when I'm going to start this. So I don't think I'll do a birthday sale because not enough people would ever want to start castles in the air, but maybe it'll be a BAP sale, because I love me a BAP. If you've ever wanted to start a BAP or you have a BAP, why don't you join me? Just today, my X-Stitch magazine Space edition came in. Now, he had already sent out a digital copy to his subscribers because he was having a printing issue. I cannot wrap my brain around reading in digital anything. I don't like Kindles, I don't like Nooks, I don't like reading on my phone. If it's something I'm supposed to read, it has to be like a book. I don't know why. So I just flipped through it for the first time really today, and I am excited. There's so many cool things in here. Like this, I'm actually kind of interested in. This is Phases of the Moon, but it's black work. So I'm excited about that. And then the last thing I'm going to show you as haul is this little pouch that my best friend made me. Look at that. Isn't that cute? It's not quite a project bag because it doesn't fit a project bag, but I have been storing my fancy flosses in it. It's a perfect little place for it. Keeps things clean and out of the way, and I love it. And I had mentioned last time that if I ever get to 500 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway, and I think I'm going to buy, if she can still make one of these, a personalized one for the winner. But love it. Okay, this is actually going faster than I thought because I talk fast. I apologize. Now, Maynia. So I have been going back and forth and back and forth. First I was going to do no Maynia. Then I was going to do full coverage Maynia. Then I was going to do Hade Maynia. Well, I am joining the hashtag Maynia My Way movement and doing Maynia My Way. So I do want to focus on my Heaven and Earth design. So what I have decided is that this will be my focus piece, except for the days that I'm doing new starts. Makes sense, right? So this is Owl Family Portrait. And what I'm going to do, starting tomorrow, I have 4 pages done. What I'm going to do tomorrow is I'm going to start a new page. I still have to decide if I'm going to start the bottom half of this guy or across that way. I don't know yet. Gotta look at the advantages of starting the bottom half of him. He's not a full page. But also, like, I'm kind of tired of only seeing half this guy's eyeball, so I might want to do his face. But I also think if I do the bottom half of him, I may be able to finish it in a month, or get really, really close, and that would be motivating. So we'll see. So this is what I'm going to work on every single day, except for the day that I'm doing a new start. And I'm only starting one. I only have plans right now for 3 new starts. And my thought is I would do the new start and give myself 2 or 3 days to stitch on that new start, because that's not very Maynia-like, but it's Maynia my way, who cares? I kind of hate like when I start something and then I don't get back to it. So we'll see. I kind of have to just feel it out. Some of these I might want to keep going, some of these I may not. So that's really all I have. Okay, so the first new start I have, let me show you on here because it's first new start that I have. Oops, plan is a May the 4th, and I'm not really a huge Star Wars person, but I have a lot of Star Wars fans in my life. Too dark. So, yeah. So this, like, Dave the Deady Darth Vader guy is what I'm planning on starting. And right now, this may be a little weird, so tell me if this is too weird. I'm going to stitch him on this bluish fabric. Because the whole body of him, you actually stitch this. All of that tan, you actually stitch. So I think those colors would look cool on here. It's not very Darth Vader-y, but I kind of like to do things that are different. So we'll see if this is a fabric Michelle dyed for me a long time ago. She's pretty good about dyeing fabric for me since I hate it. And when she's in the mood and she feels like doing it, she is like on fire. And she comes up with some great colors. So it's just a bluish, tealish. I don't know. I'm undecided if I'm going to do it on this fabric, but I only have like 4 days to decide, so I should probably figure that out. I think it's just going to stick on there. I think I'm just going to stick with it. The other option I have, let's see if I can pull it up real quick. So, too much quiet time. And this one, if I can pull it, pull it there. I don't think I can pull it up. It's the same one that Minty Stitcher is stitching. The Darth Vader head with like all the stuff in the head. But that one seems like it would take me a lot longer than this guy. So I think I'm going to stick with this one for May the 4th, because of course May the 4th be with you. If this fabric is horrible, let me know or give me your comments on that. I don't know what else I would stitch it on because I don't have anything else that would look good. So I think I'll just do that. Okay, the other one I want to do is the Royal Wedding Sal. And I don't have any kind of color thing to show you because my printer for some reason does not want to print in color, even though the ink is in there and all the settings are right. But if you go on soandso.uk, they are actually doing a royal stitch along. It's pretty big. Charts 1 and 2 are out. One is like the border and this. This is chart 2. I have a navy blue fabric coming. I think it'll look pretty cool on that. So I think the royal wedding, I know it's on a Saturday, I believe. It's May 19th? Yeah, it is May 19th. So I'll start that then. And that'll be cool because if it's on a weekend, then I'll have a lot of time to like kind of get the feel for that. And then the only other thing that I am starting is this. This is from Cross Stitch Crazy. This one that doesn't have like issue numbers. Issue 241, May 2018. Lollipop Stitches was so kind and sent me this, so I need to shoot her a thank you gift. She's already done with this. I've been waiting for Maynia. I have a black Ada coming that I'm going to stitch this on. I think she stitched it on black and it's freaking gorgeous on there. And I'm kind of excited to start this one because it doesn't look like it'll take too long. It's just, there's a little bit of back stitches, but nothing too crazy. And as of right now, that's my Maynia plan. So I've got 3 starts. And any day that I'm not working on one of those 3 new starts, I'm going to be working on my Heaven and Earth designs because I really want that Heaven and Earth designs done before my kids are like teenagers. And then we'll go from there. So I did get the Eliza Bell Cox sampler that is on its way to me. I can't wait to get that in my hands because apparently it's like incredibly gorgeous. So that will be my June 1st start. So right after Maynia, let's just start another big ass project. And then on July 2nd, I'm going to start another big ass project. I may be crazy. Who cares? I just need to find fabric for Eliza Bell, and I'm going to do the Victorian motto sampler shop threads for that. So I'm very excited about that project. I think it's going to be really pretty. Okay. I thought this video was going to be a lot longer, but that's okay if it's not. Giveaway. So this is just not a celebration giveaway. I'm not, I don't have a ton of new subscribers or anything. This is just because I'm not going to stitch it. I have been trying to take a really, really, really hard look at my stash. There's one whip in here I may adopt out, but other than that, I really want to do everything. Sometimes I get really overwhelmed with all these projects, and sometimes I don't. Sorry, I'm just like looking through all this like random stuff I'm finding that I bought. Did I ever show you this? I got this. Heather on Instagram was doing a giveaway. Or not a giveaway, I'm sorry, a de-stash. And she put up this little house needleworks. I want to give credit where credit is due because there's a good story that goes with this. Hang on one second. The Blessed Stitcher. She was doing a de-stash, and I wanted this. I paid in PayPal, she sent it away, and then I messaged her, like I never got it. Can you just check and see what address I had it sent to? And my PayPal was sent to a wrong address. And she was going to like buy a new one and send it to me, which she totally didn't have to do. But that day, this showed up back in her emails or back in her mailbox, so she just sent it back to me. So, I don't know what I'm going to do with that, when I'm going to do it, but we'll see. I thought it was cute. Got all these little charts in here I need to start. Oh, here's the Lizzie Kate snippet. I think, I'm going to pass the stash of this maybe on Instagram. So follow me there. I'm going to put that aside. Maybe I'll do that today. Okay, so my giveaway. That was a weird rabbit hole. Sorry about that. I have this kit that I've literally had in my stash for a year. I was looking through my old calendar and realized that April 19th was my return to stitching anniversary. So that's the day that I put the first stitches in my giant space poster. I missed it, but whatever. Shortly after that, I went and bought this kit to stitch for a family member. And it has been sitting in here for a year, unstarted. Now it is opened, but the flosses are sorted. And that's a good thing when you see why. You see it. So I'm going to be giving away Disney Dream Collection Fantasia Vignette. It comes with everything. I have not started this. Now there are some check marks on the chart because when you're sorting this floss, it's kind of a pain in the ass. So that's the only thing I've done to face this chart. It's not even the chart. It's just the instructions. So there are check marks there. Okay. The chart is untouched. The fabric, it's only this big too. I just don't want to do it. But it comes with this piece of fabric. If you'd like to use it, of course you don't have to. But it comes with all the floss sorted. Now I will say, I would double check me. Okay. Comes in these little baggies. I would double check it before you just dive right in. I think I got them all right, but if you haven't ever looked at one of these, like the colors, there's very dark brown, there's a dark brown, medium yellow green, medium dark yellow green, light yellow green, dark bright green. There's no numbers on the floss, you have to just like it's like logic. Like how many like strands of this is there and how many strands of this is there. So on each one of these, it comes in a little bag. Some of the bags are different because I ran out. So it has a bag with little paper in it. Sorry. So it has light peach and then the number, the code that is associated with it on here, right here. And then the floss is in it. Guys, this has been in this bag for a year. So like I said, it is opened. I have that mark on there, the check marks, because as I found one and was certain that, okay, I found this color floss, I would just check it off. I am not going to stitch this. I've come to terms with that. I need the space in my bin. So I would much rather this go to somebody who wants it and who will love it and who will stitch it. Now, giveaway rules. Sorry, I thought we weren't recording again. We're good. Okay, giveaway rules. Please be 18 because I need your address. Please be a subscriber. It's very important to me that you are a subscriber. I want to say thank you to my subscribers. But if this is the first video you've watched and you hit that subscribe button, you qualify. Do not say giveaway. I'll have to delete that message because I don't want the giveaway trolls just trolling. And I think those are the only rules. So in order to enter, let's see, should I ask a question? I want you to tell me, you know what? I want to have conversation. So tell me what your favorite Disney movie is and why. Or just what your favorite Disney movie is. Right now, Moana is like my top. I love that movie. I really like the message in that movie, and I like the songs, and I like The Rock. So there you go. Oh my god, did you guys see that thing on Facebook where The Rock is like skin to skin with his baby? My doula heart was singing because gorgeous man, gorgeous baby, skin to skin. If you haven't seen that, go find it. But anyway, so back to this. Sorry. Favorite Disney movie and why? Now, if you know me at all in my videos, you know that sometimes it takes a really long time for me to record another one. Like it's been a month since my last. As much as I try to get better about it, it's just, you know, I have work and life, and I know we all do. And if you can fit in weekly videos, that's awesome. I wish I could. Actually, I could if I made the time for it. I just don't. I don't know what I'm even talking about. The point is, it may be a month before I pick a winner. If I feel like it's going to be longer, or like I'm getting a ton of comments, I'll do a quick video of just announcing a winner of that, and then I'll send it out. But look for more giveaways soon. I don't have a ton of stuff I want to give away. I just, you know, I'm trying to be very critical of my stash. Am I going to ever really stitch it, finish it? Do I even like it? Did I just get it because everybody else is? I'm trying really hard to stay away from FOMO, fear of missing out. Sometimes it works really great, sometimes it doesn't. So sometimes I acquire stash and I'm like, I don't really like this, but everybody else is doing it, so I feel like I should too, and that's kind of dumb. You should stitch what you love, stitch as much as you love, have as many projects going as you want. We only live once, right? And I think that's really a good mantra to live by. So thank you guys for joining me. You know, I had a little moment this week of if I should continue to do videos or not. When I look at my subscribership, it's, you know, pretty small compared to some floss tubers out there, and I found myself getting really hung up on that number. That's kind of dumb, right? Like, that's stupid. I do these videos because I like to. It's a good record for me to see the progress I've made. It's fun to interact with those that do watch me. And you know what? If I have 5 people watching me all the time, I'll keep going. I think that's fine. I had to get over myself. I'm over myself. So thank you for watching. It really means a lot to me. Comment away. I love to hear the comments chat. I want to start doing more shout outs. I've been watching FlossTube while I work. Works. Sometimes I don't catch everything, but helps me pass the time and I actually stay more focused. So hopefully next time I'll have a lot more shout outs. And we'll go from there. So happy stitching, happy Maynia. Maynia my way for everybody, right? There's no wrong way to do Maynia. If you want to do 47,000 new starts this month, go for it. If you don't want to do any, perfect. Do it how you want to do. If you want to, vlog every week on your progress, I can't wait to watch that. If I don't hear from you until the end of the month because you just want to show me all your progress at once, I can't wait to watch those. It's most likely what you're getting from me. Fingers crossed I get a boatload done on that hate. I would feel so accomplished. So I'm going to stop rambling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Happy stitching, happy Maynia, and I'll see you soon.